Chapter 40. The Meetings. Raisha. I think we should just put Jack and Garlon and Phileas in the portable hole. Nightwind. The others can't walk, though. Do you think we should try to carry them? Farnish. I can carry Shinfia and Latia. Just tie them to me so they don't fall. Nightwind. Okay, then I'll carry Belfin. Lightmane. And Jograth and I can carry Tenneth. It's just brown any blue to the shrine. So let's go. They went to the shrine, and after several hours, everyone who was unconscious was now fully healed. Raisha. We need to go to the temple in the keep and see if they can bring Jack back. I don't know if it's possible to bring Phileas back, but let's go there and see what they say. Latia went over and hugged Raisha, and then Dalma. I'm not sure if we'd be alive right now if it wasn't for you two. And then Shinfia and Belfin and Tenneth all hugged them too. But now they were all crying again about Phileas. Lightmane. I put all of his stuff that he was carrying in the bag of holding. I'm carrying the bag now. Here's his dice and dice tray. Who wants to roll them now? Belfin. I will. It's only right that I do it. But can anyone explain to me how we defeated that giant creature? Lightmane. It's a Hydra. Obviously, it's very powerful, but we defeated it because there were so many of us. That, and our staff and wand of ordered randomness, helped out quite a bit. But I think Nico may have saved your life, Belfin. Raisha, looking at Shinfia. Farnish saved yours. He kicked that thing in its head when it had you in its jaws. Shinfia, hugging Farnish. Thank you. I owe you my life. But right now, all I want to do is get Jack back, and then see if we can bring Phileas back too, somehow. Garlon. I owe all of you my life again, so I will serve you in any way that I can. But I don't want to go adventuring through these portals any more. But I will, if you ask that of me. What I'd like to do, though, is go to the keep and see if adventure awaits me there. So if we can go there now, I would be most grateful. Nightwind, looking at Jack's notes. The crossroads are green, any orange. Raisha. Garlon, while there's lots of wilderness to explore all around there, especially to the south, the place where monsters live is now under the protection of the keep. Jograth and I now rule there, and all the monsters who live there serve us, which is why we're going to bring Nico there. so he can meet Kirk, the kobold. Garlon. Monsters? I thought you said there were just kobolds there. Raisha. No, there are a lot of monsters there too, but you can't attack them. Dalma, seeing how confused Garlon looked. I'm just as confused as you. I met them and really wanted to attack them, but wasn't allowed to. And believe it or not, none of them attacked us. Goblins, orcs, and kobolds actually greeted us and didn't attack anybody. I thought everyone had lost their mind. It's all very bizarre. Garlon. The monsters are all under the protection of the keep? Latia. Yes. When we go there, we'll see if you can meet with William. He's the Castellan and the leader there. He can probably explain it all to you better than we can. With Garlon at a loss for words, they went green, green, orange, and then walked to the keep. But Lightmane, Nightwind, and Belfin stayed by the river with Varnish and Nico. As they came up the winding road, Garlon was amazed at how impressive the fortress looked. Jaren wasn't on duty, so they paid the entrance fee and then went to the temple. Dalma was getting quite a lot of looks, as wood elves did not live in these woods, so she put her cloak over her head. So Latia and Shinfia did as well, so she didn't stand out as much. Cleric. Hello. How may I serve you? Raisha. Hi. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting your name. I'm Raisha. Cleric. Hello, Raisha. My name is John. Oh, I remember you all. Nice to see you all again. Are you back here adventuring? Latia. Hi, John. Yes, we are. But 2 of our party members were killed, so we're hoping you can raise them back to life. John. Oh, I'm sorry, but Ben is no longer here, and there is no one else here who can attempt to cast that spell. But we have 2 scrolls with that spell on them, if you'd like to purchase them. Raisha. Was Ben a cleric of the 7th progression? John. Yes. Raisha. So I should have the same chance of succeeding at it that he had. Looking at Latia now. We should purchase both of them, right? Latia. Yes, but do you also have the spells Resurrection and Regeneration on scrolls? John. Oh no, I'm sorry. We had a scroll with the Resurrection spell on it once, but someone purchased it many months ago. Latia. Figures. Do we need to go somewhere to cast the Raise Dead spell? John. Yes, in the back area, where they can then rest and recover. It will take about a week before they're fully recovered. Raisha. Yes, we know. Thank you, John. John left them, and they got Jack out of the portable hole and laid him on one of the beds in the back area. Raisha tried casting the spell, but it didn't work. Shinfia, looking worried. Oh no, they don't have any more scrolls here. What are we going to do if it fails a second time? Latia. We'll just have to look around the shops and check with the merchants who are here and see if anyone has another one that we can purchase. But I believe in you, Raisha. It worked on Garlon, so I know you can do it. Sure is nice to be able to afford spells like this, though, isn't it? Tenneth. It sure is. But let me try casting a bless spell on him first. Raisha. Why? Tenneth. Why not? Maybe it will give you a better chance of casting it successfully. I mean, it can't hurt, right? So I'll just cast it, and maybe that will help somehow. Garlon. I have the ability to heal people by laying my hands on them. Dalma, looking intrigued. You do? My people lay our hands on people who are sick or dying. We believe it can help them to heal, or if they die, that it will help them on their journey into the spirit realm. Garlon. When a paladin lays their hands on the sick or the wounded, it heals them. Sometimes it only heals their wounds a little, but it usually heals the sick. When you try casting Raise Dead again, I will lay my hands on him, while you cast Bless, Tenneth. Let's hope that together we will bring Jack back to life. Dalma. Latia and I can try casting healing spells too, or maybe just lay our hands on him? Garlon. If you have healing spells, why not do both? Like Tenneth said, it can't hurt. As Raisha started casting their last Raise Dead spell from the scroll, Teneth cast his bless spell on Jack, while Latia and Dalma cast a healing spell on him, and then Garlon, Latia, and Dalma all laid their hands on him. Whether or not all that helped, they weren't sure. But when Raisha checked Jack, his heart was beating, but he was unconscious. He's alive. I guess he just needs to rest more for a bit. Let's just give him some time. Eventually, Jack opened his eyes. Shinfia, hi, you made it. Raisha just cast a spell, Raise Dead, from a scroll. It didn't work the first time. I'm so glad you made it, Jack. Jack, though exhausted and clearly needing rest, started looking around. Hi. Where did Linda go? Yolo. Okay, Sheila, what do you think? I gave Heidi 160 hit points. Sheila. What? That many? That seems like an awful lot of hit points. Why so many? Yolo. Well, I'm rating her as a level 9 monster, and I gave each of her heads 20 hit points, and I gave her body 80 hit points. Sheila. Oh, so if we attack her heads, it will take longer to kill her, but each time one of her heads dies, she loses an attack? Oh, I like that. What fun. Now I can't wait until we're high enough level to fight an 8-headed Hydra. Yolo. Yeah, well, that's going to take quite a while. But I just love how I can keep creating new monsters for my game. Sheila. How much damage does she do when she hits? Yolo. Oh, I think you're going to like this. How does 1d20 sound? But if her attack roll is a 9 or a 10 and it hits you, she grabs you. And every round after that, she does 1 to 20 more points of damage. And you can't do anything because you're in her mouth, which means you'll be dead very quickly, unless she rolls really poorly, or you get free somehow, or you're very high level. How does that sound? Sheila, as she narrowed her eyes and rubbed her hands together. Perfect. Linda. Hi, Jack. Jack. Hey, look who's here. Where have you been? Linda. Oh, I've been around. I just wanted to stop by and say hi, but I might not see you for a while. Jack. What? Why not? Linda. Well, I'd explain, but then I'd have to kill you, she said, smiling. Jack smiled back. Hey, you should come with me. Adventuring is a lot of fun. Linda. Nah, that's okay. I just wanted to stop in and say hi so that you know I'm okay. I'll see you around, little brother. Hope everything works out with Chinfia. Jack. What? What is that supposed to mean? Linda. It means she's not your sister. I am. Bye, Jack. Jack. Okay, bye. Hey, wait, where are you going now? But Linda disappeared, and Jack wasn't sure where she was, or where he was either. As he started looking around, though, something started to happen. Shinfia. Where did Linda go? Jack. Yeah, she was just here a minute ago. Shinfia. She was? Jack, Raisha just cast the spell, Raise Dead on you, from a scroll. You and Garlon were killed in battle against that huge Hydra we just fought. It almost killed several of us, too. She then put her head down. But Phileas is dead, and the Raise Dead won't work on him. Shinfia started crying again, as did everyone else. And then Jack, with his memories starting to come back, started crying too. The temple also had a scroll with the spell Heal, so they purchased it and cast it on Jack so that he was fully recovered and wouldn't have to spend a week resting in the temple. The fact that they could afford to buy such expensive spells like this still had them in awe. Raisha said there was still a chance that it wouldn't work, but luckily for her it did, so they left the keep, met up with the others at the crossroads, and started to walk to the valley. They thought about stopping to see some of their friends, like Marcus and Margaret, but decided to come back later when they didn't have so many other things on their minds. Garland, owing them his life 2 times now, chose to come with them. He was very curious about all the monsters that lived there, but he had to promise that he wouldn't attack anyone, unless they attacked him. So he promised, as he shook his head in bewilderment. Latia, wait, I know we just said let's see our friends here later, but we should go see Tico and Latia now. Then we can go to the valley. Raisha, Tico and Latia? You know someone named Latia? Who are they? Dalma, yes, who are they? Latia, remember the giant white puma who was with us? Her name is Latia. She lives with a little hermit in the woods, just north of the keep a little ways. His name is Tico. He was with us too. Raisha, I don't remember a little hermit, but that giant puma lives near here? I forgot all about that thing. Joe, why didn't you tell me about them? Jograth, because after they left, I never saw them again, and basically forgot all about them too. Latia, I feel bad. I told them we'd be back, but then we never came back. But they'll be happy to see us now, so let's go. As they got close, Tico called out, Who's there? Are you friend or foe? Latia, Hi Tico, it's Latia. I'm here with everyone. We came to see you. Tico, Oh, hi, you finally came back. I was sad when I never saw any of you again, but now I'm happy. Hi everyone. Oh wow, you have a centaur and a kobold with you too. Oh, and who are these two? Looking at Raisha, you look familiar. Looking at Dalma now, I like the color of your skin. It's darker than everyone else's, except for the centaur. Latia, Tico, these are our friends, Raisha and Dalma. Dalma is a wood elf. She lives near where we live, in Doran. Dalma said hi, but seemed a little shy in the moment, not sure what to make of the little hermit creature. Raisha also said hi to Tico and extended her hand, when all of a sudden the puma came flying out of the tree and pounced on Raisha, knocking her to the ground. She then put her paw on Raisha's chest and held her there as she started to growl. Latia moved next to her quickly as Raisha started to scream, while Dalma backed up, terrified at the sight of a giant puma pouncing on Raisha like that. Latia, stop! Don't hurt her! She's with us! Latia the puma communicating telepathically with Latia somehow. She's evil. Jograth moved like he was going to attack the puma, but Lightmane stopped him. Wait, let Latia talk with her. She can cast her spell, speak with animals, and they can communicate with each other. Latia, no, she's not. Wait, how are you talking to me? Raisha, still screaming, please let me go. Please don't kill me. The puma looked at Latia. We appear to be bonded now, somehow. I'm not sure why. But why are you friends with this evil bitch? She said as she looked down at Raisha and growled some more. Have you lost your mind? Shinfia, you're communicating with her? How? Latia, I don't know. Garland, what are you all doing? Help defend Raisha from this enormous creature. Varnish moved towards her, but the puma stared him down something fierce and then communicated with him. I wouldn't try anything if I were you, centaur. Back off if you know what's good for you. Varnish communicating silently back. Release her, and I will. Puma, not a chance. Now back off, or I'll rip her throat open, and then I'll rip yours. Varnish, I don't know who you are, but Raisha is our friend. Puma, how did you end up with these people? Varnish, they rescued me, so I am serving them for a time. Latia, look at me. The puma looked at her. I'm asking you to trust me. I promise you that Raisha is no longer evil. The puma, looking at Latia now. Why is this bitch alive? Latia, please let her go. She's our friend now. She's good. I promise. Everyone could hear Latia, but no one but Latia and Varnish could hear the puma. Latia the puma. Okay, Latia, I'm going to let her up now. But before I do, tell her that I don't trust her and that I'm only letting her go because of you." She then looked into Latia's eyes. "But if she tries anything at all, I'll rip her throat open so fast she won't know what hit her. Tell her that now." Latia: "Raisha, she just told me that she's going to let you up now, but don't try anything or she'll rip your throat open. So just stay calm and don't make any sudden movements. But I'll get in between you two the moment you're up." Looking at the puma now. "She won't try anything. Latia, look at me again." The puma looked at Latia. "Raisha just saved my life. I love her like she's my sister, and she's a member of this party now. I trust her completely." The puma's paw released Raisha, and she slowly got to her feet. "I'm sorry if I upset you somehow. Please don't attack me." Latia the puma: "Tell her I won't, in light of all that you just said." Latia: "She just said she won't because of what I just said. But I can't believe we can communicate like this." Tico: "Hi, Raisha. You were the evil cleric at the temple that we killed in battle, right? How are you alive again?" Latia the puma: "Tell her to keep her distance from my son." Latia: "She's not going to hurt Tico." Raisha, speaking to Tico: "Jograth had me raised from the dead." She then looked at the puma and took a step towards her and got down on her knees. "I'm sorry that I've upset you. Please tell Latia what you wish of me, and I will do it. I am a cleric of Ilana now." The puma looked curious. "A cleric of Ilana? You're a cleric of Ilana now? Latia, is this true, or is she lying?" Latia: "It's true." Latia the puma: "Then have her show me her holy symbol." Latia: "She doesn't have it yet." Raisha: "I don't have what yet?" Latia: "Ilana's holy symbol." Raisha: "Yes, I do. Here it is." Latia: "Where did you get it?" Raisha, feeling a little awkward now: Remember when we slept in Tom's house?" Latia: "Yes, what about it?" Raisha: "Well, this is going to sound odd, but I had a weird dream that night, and when I woke up in the morning, it was in my backpack. I thought that maybe Ilana had given it to me somehow, but I'm sure it was Tom who did it, and he just didn't want me to know." Latia the puma, upon seeing the holy symbol that was shaped like a unicorn's horn: "Okay then, let's see if she's lying or telling the truth. Tell her to cast the highest level spell that she has, but to keep both of her hands where I can see them while she casts it." Latia: "She wants to see you cast the highest level spell that you have, but to keep both of your hands where she can see them. I guess she wants to make sure you don't have Talona's holy symbol hidden somewhere." Raisha cast Giant Insect, and it summoned 4 giant ticks. The puma: "Tell her I said to end the spell." Raisha ended the spell, and the giant ticks vanished. The puma then walked up to Raisha and looked into her eyes. Raisha was shaking, fearing that the spell she cast looked too aggressive and that the puma would assume she meant to attack her with the giant ticks. But instead, the puma just kept staring into her eyes. "Tell her to put her arms around me and hug me, and then to look into my eyes again, and then say to me that she's sorry for all that she was, but that she now only wants to serve others and do good." Latia: "You want me to tell her all that? Why?" The puma: "Just do it." Latia gave Raisha her instructions, so Raisha did as she asked and put her arms around the puma as carefully as she could, and then gently hugged her. Raisha then looked into the puma's eyes. "I'm sorry for what I did as a cleric of Talona, but now I want to be the best cleric that I can be, and serve Ilana. She came to me in my dreams and helped me. Maybe I could tell you all about it sometime." Latia the puma, looking a little surprised: Okay then. Tico, it appears that Raisha is telling us the truth. I'm not sure how this is possible, but she's no longer evil and is actually a cleric of Alana now, so you can trust her." Tico: "Yay! I'm so happy to hear that you're good now, Raisha. I hope that my mom and I can become good friends with you." Raisha, now very confused: "Wait, Your mom? Who's your mom? Tika. The puma is my mom. Oh, did you guys not tell her yet? This is my mom. We live here in this tree. I am now the guide of the woods, and my mom is the guardian of the valley. But I haven't guided anyone in these woods since I became that, and my mom hasn't guarded anyone but me. Raisha, looking at Latia, confused. Do you want to explain to me how she's Tico's mom? Dalma, looking completely baffled. Yes, how can she possibly be his mother? That's not possible. After Latia told them how she was Tico's mom, they were both still quite confused. Raisha, how is any of that possible? Latia, we don't know, but she's his mom. Of that I am certain. Latia, can you and Tico come with us to the valley? Latia the puma, of course, but please tell us who the centaur and kobold and human are. They told them all about the quest they were on, and how they met Farnish and Nico and Garlon, along with what happened to Phileas as they all walked to the valley. Once they got there, they went into the temple, while Jograth went to check on the guards by the bell in the front of the valley, and then he went to get Kirk and brought him to the temple to meet Nico. Raisha, Tenneth, while Kirk and Nico get to know each other, how about you help me do some research into those spells that we need for Phileas? I'll get the clerics to help us. Maybe Mithril can help too. I have lots of materials here that we can search through. Hopefully we'll find something that will help us. Latia, Dama and I will help too. But where are all these materials that you have? Raisha, in my secret room that you didn't find. It's where I keep all my personal treasure too. I don't know if there's a way to get those spells that can bring Phileas back, but if there is, we'll find it. Lightmane, the rest of us will show Farnish and Garlon and Nico around this place, while you all go with Raisha. Raisha brought Tenneth and Latia and Dalma into the secret room where they had found all the treasure that Clavdrea had given her, and in that little room was another secret door, which led to another little room. How about everyone just grab some of these books and scrolls and go into the main temple area and find a place to sit and read through all of this? Latia saw a chest in the corner of the room. How much treasure is in here, Raisha? Raisha, about 12,000 copper coins, 4,000 silver coins, 1,000 gold coins, and maybe 300 platinum coins. It's locked, but the key is hidden in the shelf here. She walked over and got the key and opened it, which surprised Latia a little. Wow, how very trusting of you to just open up your treasure chest like that and let us see all of the coins that you have. Raisha, I love you. I love all of you. If I can't trust you guys, then I can't trust anyone. Tenneth went over and hugged Raisha. Thank you for caring about Phileas so much. Just show me what I can do to help, and I'll do it. I will not rest until he's back with us. Raisha just smiled and hugged Tenneth back and kissed him on his cheek, and they all went out into the main temple area. But Raisha then had all the clerics come meet with her, in front of everybody. Hi, everyone. First, I want to apologize to all of you. I treated all of you badly many times, and for that I am very sorry. I am no longer a cleric of Talona, though. Now I am a cleric of Ilana, but I understand that you might still wish to remain a cleric of Talona. If you do, then you are free to leave, or you can stay here until you have another place to go. I don't know where Clavdrea's temple is, but I wouldn't tell you, even if I did, as I have no desire to help her in any way. I'm sure you're shocked that I don't know where it's located. Well, I know it's somewhere east of here, possibly as far as the hills, or even the mountains, but where exactly, I don't know, as she only told those who needed to know. In exchange for letting you go, though, I'm asking all of you to please not speak to her about me. I know I'm taking a risk in letting you go, but I'm hoping that you'll all change, as I have changed, and start worshiping Alana too. From this day forward, this is Alana's temple, so we're going to be doing a lot of redecorating around here. Ilana is a good deity, so if you choose to convert and worship her, you may all stay. But just realize that from this day forward, you will all be treated like my brothers and sisters. We are going to start caring for all who are in need, though that might be a little difficult with all these monsters in the valley. But I hope to eventually travel to the keep and speak with the Castellan there and let him know all that's going on here. Just know, though, that I love all of you, and from now on I'm here to serve you in whatever way I can. I'm just hoping that you'll all turn from evil and worship Ilana too. One of the male clerics spoke. May we all be allowed to go talk amongst ourselves in our quarters? Raisha, of course. Let's all meet tomorrow, and we will discuss this further. I am here for all of you, though, if you need to speak to me in private, for any reason. Oh, and I love all of you. Oh, I just told you all that, didn't I? Well, I'm hoping that you'll all stay, but I won't force you to stay. You are all free to do as you please now. See you tomorrow. Raisha turned and started going through all of her materials with the others, while the clerics all looked completely mystified at how Raisha had changed. They weren't really sure what to do now, so they started to go to their quarters. But some turned around and went back to Raisha. We want to help you with whatever you're working on. The other clerics all looked at each other and came and joined them. So do we. How can we help? Raisha smiled and put them all to work, while Mithril and Drazik met with Lightmane and the others and showed everybody around, though they were both scared to death at the sight of the great white puma. But after everyone assured them they had nothing to worry about, they calmed down and showed everyone around the place. As the day came to an end, everyone headed for their quarters. The party all slept in the temple, along with Farnish and Garlon, while Nico went with Kirk and met all the kobolds, and soon everyone was asleep for the night. Phileas. Hi, Tenneth. Tenneth. Hi, Phileas. I just wanted you to know that I'm okay. Tenneth smiled. Good. I'm glad you're okay. Hey, are you busy? I'm doing some research. It's fun. Want to help? Phileas. I'm with Genevieve now. You don't need to do any more research. Tenneth saw Raisha. Hey, can you be my girlfriend now? Raisha. Kiss me. Tenneth. Okay. Phileas. Hi, Tenneth. Tenneth. Hi, Phileas. Raisha is my girlfriend now. Tenneth looked over where she was, but she was gone. Hey, where did you go? Raisha. I'm hugging Genevieve now. What a sweetheart she is. Hi, Genevieve. Genevieve. Phileas, just relax. Now speak calmly, and don't worry about a thing, and everything will be fine. Tenneth. Are you talking to someone? Raisha. You want to kiss me, don't you, baby? Phileas. Hi, Tenneth. Tenneth. Hi. Where are you? Phileas. I'm with Genevieve. I'm good. Stop doing your research. Don't worry about me anymore, okay? I'm happy. Goodbye, Tenneth. Tenneth. Okay. Goodbye, Phileas. Jogreth, what are you doing here? Jogreth. Raisha said you wanted to kiss me. Tenneth. What? No, I was kissing her. Jogreth. Oh, I was confused, but now I'm not, he said, sounding like Tico. Tenneth opened his eyes. In the morning, Tenneth told everyone about the dream he had, the parts that he remembered, that is, which were mostly about Phileas. They weren't totally sure what to make of it, and assumed it was just a dream, and started to talk about continuing to try to find a way to bring Phileas back. Kenneth. I don't know if it was just a dream, but regardless, I think I had that dream, because we're supposed to let Phileas go. Nightwind. He was in my dreams too, but he didn't say any of that. We were just out adventuring.
And then we're eating at the tavern. Then I woke up.
Belfin. He was in my dreams too. We were practicing picking each other's pocket, like we did sometimes. Lightmane. He and I were doing some spell research together. Jack. He hit me with a lightning bolt. And I said, "Hey, how are you able to cast evocation magic?" And he just smiled at me. Shinfia. I'm not surprised he was in all of our dreams. He said to me, "How is training with Jack going?" I had no idea what he was talking about in the dream, but I guess he was talking about me training you how to fight like a monk. Latia. He kept calling me Genevieve, and next thing I know, we're kissing, and he's telling me how much he loves me. And I kept telling him I'm not Genevieve. And then he said, "Yes, you are, you silly girl. Now kiss me, and let's get married." And I said, "Okay." And then I woke up. Raisha. He wasn't in my dreams. Tenneth and Jograth were, though, and I was talking to some cute little girl. I don't know who she was, but in the dream I did. Dalma. He wasn't in mine either, but you all have known him a lot longer than Raisha and I have. I think this means we're supposed to let him go. Latia, crying now. I don't want to let him go. I don't know if I can. All the girls were crying now and started hugging each other. So all the guys formed a circle around them and just held them. And then Farnish and Garlon, along with Tico and the Puma, came close and just stood next to everyone. Garlon. If he has family, we should bring him to them, so they can bury him. Latia then hugged the paladin and kissed him on his cheek. Thank you, Garlon. Let's do that. Will you come with us? His family lives in the village of Farron. It's about a day's journey east of here. Latia the Puma. Latia the Puma. Latia, Farnish and I must stay here, as centaurs and pumas traveling with people on the road would only cause problems. Looking at Farnish now. You can come stay with us until they return. Farnish. I would be honored to spend some time with you both and get to know you better. Latia. Farnish is going with Latia and Tico back to Tico's tree. Speaking to Farnish. We'll come get you on the way back. What do you all say we go buy some horses at the keep again and head out? Once they got to Farron, they went to see Phileas's family and told them all that had happened. After lots of tears and hugs, his family buried him, and the party stayed with them until morning, and then headed back to the keep. With tears of both sadness and joy in her eyes, Sheila teleported herself to the realm of Segojan, Earthcaller, the gnome god. She said hello to Genevieve and gave her a big hug, and then she met Phileas, face to face, for the first time.
just a dream.